We're really excited to have the Fisher Foundation partner with us on this momentous translocation of elephants from Asante Sana to Longhill Reserve in the Eastern Cape. It's great to have partners who committed to conservation and also landowners who committed to protecting land. Asante Sana has got a thriving population of elephants, and to a point where there's too many.
The challenge will be to separate those 5 out that we need specifically. It makes it a little bit more interesting when you've got to take 5 specific animals, not just a random group of elephants. So we've got them in a relatively good area, and we've just been selecting a nice area to work in. We need to be able to get the trucks in, which is obviously the challenge. So from a veterinary perspective, I've got to look at where I want to put those elephants down to make it easy enough for the recovery team to get in and be able to transport them. And those logistics we've got to take into consideration.
Longhill Reserve, we've got a beautiful reserve with no elephants in, so this is a founder population of elephants for them. And they've just been located off in the valleys. Excited, really interesting terrain to be working in today, so hope it all goes well.
We brought in elephants about 20 years ago. First elephants in the Karoo, 9 elephants were brought in from Sabi Sands. We've reached the sort of limit in terms of our numbers. They are going to near Addo, that's the plan.
We really want to make sure that we are looking at the individual needs of every single elephant here. So we have studied them for 6 years, studied their social groups, studied their bonds, who's closely related to who, and we've established empirically who can be split and moved to this new reserve and who must stay here and things like that. So we've really taken into account the individual needs of the elephants, and also we've met our conservation goals as well.
None of this would be possible without the partners who help finance this and make these translocations possible.
So the foundation would just like to thank Dan Asterita from the United Kingdom for being the benefactor to enable this operation to take place. So we're truly grateful to that. And a big shout out to the Wildlife Emergency Fund and their team with the renowned Kester Vickery, the relocation specialist who is highly experienced in Africa for these type of operations. This is a big shout out, thank you to Dan. You can see Dan, we've had an amazing day, 5 elephant darted successfully. This is the last one that's been loaded into the big truck container. But thank you for enabling this with your generous funding, and we at the Fisher Foundation sincerely appreciate it. Thank you very much.
They all loaded well, and it took a little bit of time, but everyone's loaded, everyone is awake, and everyone's standing. So we're ready to transport them now to the offload site and watch them get off.
Having people like Fisher Foundation that can come in and provide their support for operations like this, where elephants' numbers grow on different properties and we have to relocate them to another property where they can carry on their existence. Without people like Fisher Foundation, it is hard to do because it's not a cheap exercise. Helicopter costs, transport costs, the vets, the teams. So, having people like that definitely is needed in this industry. We get a lot of people phone us and just, please, can we assist, because they don't have the funding for a chopper to get in quickly, or vets, whether it's state-owned or private-owned.
For us to have first sighting of our elephant on Longhill Reserve, it's a real journey for us that we've been working on for about 15 months now, and for it to be in person, it is just magnificent. Really, something really special to us. So our hearts are full. We are so thankful to everybody who's been part of the journey, and we are really in awe of what has just landed on our property.
So we wish Longhill best of luck with their new founder population of elephants. We can see them thriving and doing well in their new environment, and expect to come here years to come and see a thriving population of elephants in this area.